What's up, world? Ryan Murphy Baseball Performance checking in. Happy Wednesday. Hey, I want to talk to you real quick. This is a real story about my life. I was a kid that grew up like a lot of people saying, hey, I want to play professional baseball. Saw with the way my dad looked at the Red Sox on TV and said, dude, that's me. That's what I want to be. So my parents proceeded to put me into AAU baseball. I grew up in Massachusetts, and we did all the pitching lessons. We did the national tournaments from age 8 to age 18. I saw in the divorce settlement that we had spent about $82,000 all said and done, and the goal again was to play professional. I just thought college scholarship, no brainer, not even a question, natural if I don't get drafted out of high school. And so my consistent feedback was that, hey, I'm the #1 pitcher on the team. I'm pitching every weekend. I'm left-handed. I'm getting guys out. We're in a good team. We're going to national tournaments. Relative to Massachusetts, we're in a good team, right? Naturally, I'm going to ascend to D1. And then the first time I really ever had an opportunity to pay attention was I got cut from a team going into my 13-year-old year with 2 other guys I had played with. And the reason I got cut majority was because these guys actually ran a pro-style tryout. So my 60-yard dash, I don't even remember the time, to be honest with you. I just know it was like a sundial, most likely. And then my throwing velocity, which we hadn't tested since age 10 with a little radar ball. These guys actually had me do like a running throw, and they were looking for 70 miles an hour as a benchmark. I couldn't get above 66. So at that point, that should have been a wake-up call to say, hey, what am I doing here? If these guys think 66 versus 70 is a problem, what are the pros going to think? What are the colleges going to think? Instead, my parents, trying to keep me safe, said, hey, let's just keep playing, don't worry about it. This team's just not for you. Instead of saying, hey, we need to make an adjustment here. And so we continued on, and I proceeded to continue to pitch, continue to get guys out, learned a curveball. So now I'm throwing a mush fastball, curveball, changeup, keeping guys off balance. Again, still getting results in terms of outs. I played fall ball, did the whole thing. Oh, hold on, we need some motion lights back on here. Out in the backyard, walking the dogs. Come on, give me some motion, baby. Let there be light. All right. The point is this, if you're going to decide to spend your time and your money, be smarter than we were, all right? And again, my parents had nothing but the best intentions, but intentions aren't good enough if your goal is to play at the highest level. If you're a high school kid, 7.1% of high school kids get to play in college. 2.1% of high school kids get a D1 scholarship. That scholarship averages about $15,000 a year, and it has to be renewed every year, so you have to perform for it. So if you think about it, then the average parent spending $15,000 over the course of freshman through junior year in pursuit of that scholarship, including perfect game showcases, including select teams, including all these different organizations. Well, if you think about only 2 out of 100 kids on a showcase field, and if we're using those numbers, are actually top tier. So what about the other 98 kids? I was one of those kids. I was paying the tuition and paying the rent for the kids that actually were having coaches come to see them. And I thought, here I was thinking, oh, well, somebody's going to recognize my talent. Dude, you want to be recognized? Throw gas. You got to be throwing above 90. All right? If you want to be recognized, run a fast 60. Run under a 6.7 60. And the numbers continue to become more and more important, because from a business standpoint, if I'm going to financially commit to you as a prospect, I need to be able to justify to the other people in my organization why. So that's why you don't see guys getting drafted that throw 85. Does it happen? Sure. If you want to take your chance and be in one of those outliers, good luck, man. And so you're about to walk into the fall season, and I know a lot of people are just going to blindly play fall baseball because of the group herd mentality. Hey, we've been playing with this team for 4 years. The coaches are really good guys. The coach played pro ball. Look, fantastic. But what the fuck is that doing for you? All right? What is it doing for you? If you're not one of those dudes who's already in the top 1% in terms of your physicality, in terms of your objective measurables, your 5 tools, then what are you getting in return for your time and money in fall baseball that's going to be delivered? Are you getting baseline tested on your 60, baseline tested on your throwing velocity, and then you're going to get some type of gain, some type of guarantee? Because if you're not, then what are you doing with your money? Maybe your goal isn't to play college baseball. Maybe it's not to play pro baseball. But if it is, and you're going to just continue to do what you've been doing, expecting a different result, don't make the mistake I made. Because I'll tell you what, the feeling of showing up and realizing at age 19 as a sophomore in college that, holy shit, I got 3 years to make this dream happen. And at the time I was at 78 miles an hour topping out as a left-handed pitcher. I'm like, wow. And so then that becomes an entirely different situation because you have to burn the boats, go all in on development, basically sacrifice your college results for the most part. Don't do that to yourself, okay? We will take the money and time that you trust in us, and we're here in Buda, Texas now, Austin, Buda area. We will make sure you get a result or we'll give you your money back. All right, our average athlete gains just under 9 miles an hour in year one. And so what that means is the difference between you being a JV dude at 81 and you being a potential D1 guy at 90. That's where you need to be spending your time and money, okay? Ask yourself, whether it's with me, whether it's with a coach, what is your return on your time and your money? If you're an athlete, you think time's going to be here forever. It's not. You're going to wake up and you're just going to be gone. All you want to be able to do is say, hey, I wrung the towel dry. I got everything out of myself I possibly could in pursuit of my dream. All right, as a parent, hey, I know it's unpopular. I know if you want to move with the herd, expect to get the herd result, which is what? Majority of those people are going to be complaining that the game has changed and it's all about the measurables now and oh, we just didn't get a fair shake. And then you're going to have a kid that transfers to 3 different schools and continues to blame the coach. Like, don't do it. I beg you, don't do it. I've walked the walk. It's not worth it. All right, I got to 94 miles an hour. I didn't get a chance to play pro ball. But you know what? I know I did everything I could once I made that decision between age 19 and 24 to chase it down every single day. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to give you the best tools, the best insights, the best strategies to identify where you need to be spending your time every day between now and your first day of college ball or your first day of pro ball, because it's going to be here like that. So think that through. Make the best decision for you based on your goals. And if your goal is not truly to play professional or college and you just want to enjoy the game and go spend a couple $1,000s a year playing on select teams, nothing wrong with that. But you've got to decide, and time is of the essence. Have a great Wednesday. See ya.